My favorite scene in all of TV science fiction is from the Space 99 episode Collision Course. The traveling moon is about to be hit by an asteroid. The Alphans watch tensely as an eagle flown by Alan Carter has technical problems. Commander Koenig is uncharacteristically emotional about Carter. He's always seemed to like the guy, but here he's moving the timeline to get his bestest pal a shot at getting the job done and surviving. Eventually the bombs blow up, the moon is saved, but a radiation cloud is blocking Alpha from seeing if Carter's eagle survived. Long and short, Koenig flies into the cloud, finds Carter's eagle hanging in space. Carter is unconscious but okay, but from inside Carter's eagle, Koenig sees a much bigger problem than just an asteroid. The moon is going to collide with a massive planet. Operation Shockwave is cooked up, where a row of space mines will create a shockwave in the airless void of space, pushing the moon and the planet apart. None of this is based on science, but I don't care. I don't care about accurate science. If you make me believe something for 40 minutes in a television show or 2 hours in a movie, I enjoy it. Boom, the end. Koenig takes an eagle towards the planet, and a spaceship intercepts his eagle. My big problem with the episode is that the alien ship looks way too much like an Earth vehicle. The alien craft opens up and swallows Koenig's eagle. Now we come to the scene I love above all others in television science fiction. It's a gothic wreck, cobwebbed with barely adequate lighting from the 70s and no blinking control panels. Sitting on a throne. She's old, ancient even. Her name is Arra, Queen of Etheria, the planet that Alpha is about to collide with. Koenig instinctively trusts her, and even puts away his staple gun. Arra tells Koenig their meeting is not a matter of chance. The moon being blown out of the Earth's orbit isn't just some accident. This isn't elaborated on, but we get to think about it. How could this be a meeting that was meant to be if everything that's happened up to this point was some accident? Arra says, "Poor John Koenig, how you belittle yourself in the scheme of things, and yet how small you are to be so great." This is the sort of conversation Koenig has been thirsty for since the moon left the Earth's orbit. It's an expression of the series' theme of man finding his place in a hostile universe. Arra claims this collision has been 1,000,000 years in the making. Their worlds are meant to collide. You and I are two vital drops in the boundless ocean of time. We must not fail our destiny. What will happen to us? You shall continue. Your odyssey shall know no end. My people will take on another form. And what must we do to help you achieve all this? Arra is a bit slippery. If she'd come out with some hard evidence, something he could bring back to Alpha, he could stop Project Shockwave and let the collision happen. Although we and Koenig have been impressed by her, telling Koenig to just let something he knows will lead to Alpha's destruction shades our feelings about Arra. She might be a slightly batty zealot with no care for the moon and the people on it. This is that jump between faith and science that comes up so often in science fiction. It came up later in Contact. It came up in Interstellar. The whole idea of, with all this super science that we think is going to give us a wonderful future, well, you still got to just go with your gut sometimes. Knowing when to go with your gut and when to use your intellect to override your gut is what being a commander is all about. The scene is interrupted by a cut back to Alpha. The Operation Shockwave is going forward. Back on the ship, Koenig sounds legitimately anxious. He might believe her, but other Alphans will have to take him on his word. Arra sharply tells him that this is a challenge to his leadership. Their time together is up. Arra has much to do. I go to shape the future of eternity, and I need your help. She fades away. Koenig doesn't know how this is going to work out. Like, well, the moon will orbit another planet, or the moon will do this, that, the other. But he knows there is a reason for all of this tragedy and horrible stuff to be happening. I hope you watch that scene, even if you don't watch the episode. It's a key scene in science fiction. Thanks for stopping by, and keep looking up.